Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot, and welcome to what can really only be described as a troll map here. So, this right here is a map called Venice lol, which I discovered when I was looking for some cool maps that were mostly water. As you can see, it's not that great. Can't really do much with it. Now, since I've got the terrain modification mod, I was tempted very briefly to actually mess around with it and see if I could get it to work, because I can do this, but if I don't have unlimited money on here, it costs a fair bit of money to do. So, see right there. Or, better yet, if I just do this, bang, bang, all of a sudden I've got a little island there, but it costs like 3,000 or 4,000 per tiny little thing of island. So my plan was originally to try to do something like this right here, where you know, just make a circle, make it a lot bigger, build some water pumps. There we go. Build a water pump, build an outtake pump, throw down a wind turbine maybe, and just get the water out of here. And then just do that. Problem is, I'm down to 9,000 gold, or 9,000 simoleons here. Go away, tweeter. Now, the one good thing about this map, the reason that I use this map as a base for the map I'm actually going to be playing on, is look at how fast this water goes away. There's also another thing that I found very interesting about this sort of thing, is that the milestones are ridiculously easy. Like, I may not be able to do much, but I'll be able to get this place, if I can drain out all the water, I can probably get this place to be a little hamlet without too much trouble. The milestones are just crazy because there is, well, let's take a look at the region here. It's an area of completely shallow water. So, in some of my earlier playthroughs I did this, and I'm just going to continue on here and show you guys what happens when you try to build on this particular map. Just for the hell of it, because, you know, if you've got the mod, you can do it. So let's see what happens here. We've got a little bit of water, so we'll get a little bit more. Cool. Alright, we got some houses coming down. That means some people should be coming in, right? I mean, there couldn't be possibly any sort of problems that this highway would cause, right? No, I don't think so. So we've got these houses being built. Houses are getting built, but nobody's in them. So, yeah, as I was basically beating you guys over the head with it, the reason that nobody's in there is because the entire highway to get here is underwater. There's no outside link. That means nobody can move in, which makes this map pretty much useless. Because we could probably get that milestone if the highway was simply above water. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to probably throw down a cut here after the fact, and I'm going to show you guys the map that I chose to make, and we're going to do a bit of a Let's Play series on it. So, it's going to be like Venice lol 2.0 or something. I'll have that map on... there'll be a link in the description below this video for where the map is. All right, folks, welcome to the beautiful Lakewood new map. We're going to change everything in terms of the names here, but anyway, this is my redesign of Venice LOL. I threw in a few islands, made sure the highway was above ground, just for the sake of it, so yeah. That map is blatantly a troll map. It was entertaining enough, but there was a lot of potential in there in the sense of, well, we still have, like, next to no land, so these things are... This is basically like cheating to get to the milestones here. We could probably honestly do it, and the game's probably designed for this. Could probably honestly do that just by claiming islands in the overall view here. But anyway, let's get started here. Let's get our bridges up and everything. Come on. There we go. I don't even care about these roads. We'll fix them in post. I'm going to set up a timer here for like 15 minutes or so, and it's nighttime already. I think that's one thing I did do kind of wrong on this map, is I set the timer to go to like dark immediately, which is annoying. Annoying as hell. So I'm going to go ahead here and I'm going to drop a sewage outflow pipe. And I'm going to get myself a water pump like all the way over here so our people aren't going to be having delicious sewage in their diet, because that would be bad, and things are going to look like shit to begin with here. Actually, yeah, things are going to look like shit. I don't even care. So, this is what it's going to look like for now. Just going to do a simple grid work here. It's not going to be anything pretty. The cool stuff's going to come later when we start draining the ocean here, which is going to be ridiculously easy. I'm going to try to be nice and optimal. There's some space, who cares? Space, who cares? And let's drop some residential zones. Let's use the dragger tool. Bam. Water is good as well. And we'll get it over here, and we'll just build a wind turbine over here for now, because I'm too lazy to connect this stuff. And we'll also build a wind turbine here, and we will build some power lines to hook it up. Try to get these around the potential zone areas. Alright, and this time, like last time, we have the houses building. Houses are very slowly building up. Build faster houses. So there are no people. No people as of yet. They're crying about water because they're a bunch of babies. And we still have no people. Interesting. Better not have somehow bugged this map. That would be embarrassing. Our highway is clear this time. Anyway, we shall see. No people, unfortunately, means no taxes. So I guess we'll just leave it for a while. Maybe there'll be some people when daylight comes. Who knows? Maybe there won't be any people and I'll have to abandon this thing before I start. Who knows? Throw down a little bit of commercial. And all of a sudden, like that, bam, we have people. Okay. We have people and we have money. And we have more. All right. All right, let's buy our second region. Let's see. What is the best bet here? Well, when I was testing this out, I went for this island right here. Can I have a resource view yet? Yes, I can. So there's a lot of ore here. There's some oil out where I can't ever reach it ever. That's too bad. It's basically nothing here. And yeah, as you can see, I'm hitting those goddamn milestones like crazy. It's a little ridiculous with this place. I'm gonna go ahead and just build some industrial a little bit further along here. The water will start to get poopy because we'll have industry here, and that's always great for the environment. In fact, let's check the status of the water here. That's a little bit poo-ridden, but not entirely. We'll get a bit more plumbing down here, and I think we'll be good to start up some commercial areas here. Yep. This wonderful, wonderful pipe design. It's a pipe dream, people. It's a pipe dream. Let's grab this. Yeah, so we've grabbed basically a useless tile of water with a tiny, tiny little island here. Tiny P-shaped island. Or D-shaped island. Let's actually see how big this sucker is. I wonder how much it would cost to connect this to our mainland here. 30,000. Yeah, that's not worth it. Just for shits, let's zone it and let's see what happens. Nothing's gonna happen, but let's see if anything happens. It'll be there for later. Eventually, I plan to drain all of this like a terrible raper of Mother Nature. Anyway, I do believe there was some ore down here. Yeah, this entire island, both of them are covered in ore, actually, so I think we're to the point... Yeah, we're to the point where... Well, I can get zones down, so I'm gonna... Or regions, so I'm gonna region this off. Gonna specialize this as being, we'll call it Coal Island, why not? Coal Island, very good. Maybe at some point we'll get another milestone. What do we need here? We need like 70 more people. So basically, I think we'll zone things like this and we'll probably get there. I think there was a demand for commercial, so we'll do this. I suppose these people probably want a medical clinic. Maybe want a place to dump their trash. That seems pretty reasonable. Somebody to put out their fires. And somebody to lock up criminals. Maybe they want their kids to go to school too. Maybe. And we got our ore specialization, so let's get started on that. This is ridiculous. It feels, quite frankly, it feels like cheating. Even though it's, strictly speaking, I was expecting for it to be, like, extra hard. This is actually, like, ridiculously easy to get milestones here. Now, getting population, that's something else entirely. This place has, like, got just barely the population out of the village I grew up in the sticks here. In the middle of nowhere. Very nice village, lots of nice people, but a tiny, tiny place. Anyway, let's find, spaces at a premium here. Let's find a nice little park, maybe get a little bit more monies out of these people. Or we can just continue to lose money. That seems pretty legit as well. Seems like a good idea. And so we're slowly expanding to the larger island here. And we got... what do we got here? That's dark. Is that ore? Is that oil? That's ore. So we got ore and timber on here, so... do some major expansion into here, except... there is a problem with that. There is a serious problem of not having any sort of connections. I think that if I drop like a railway station here, that'll actually let people come in and out. We'll see. We'll figure it out, folks. Power. Oh, they want power? Whiny babies. Fine. Have high voltage. Have a second power plant as well. Sure, why not? Assist. Just creatively link these things up to the power grid. Maybe someday this place will actually be profitable. Right now I'm just basically living off of milestone money. So the next milestone where I get land, I need 400 more people. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think, I get level 4 buildings, new policies, new fancy roads. Do I get zones? No. Oh. Apparently there's some sort of demand for death care. Probably do that. So unfortunately we're going to have to build up our infrastructure, actually make the city profitable before we complete my master plan of just like draining all of this. That's my ultimate goal, is to just drain everything and just build a huge city that's below sea level. A huge flat area, and it should not be that difficult because these well, I'll just draw a little tiny bit here as an example for you guys. Not the budget. This button right here. This button's the terrain editor. So let's just add to things here. Let's throw some reclaim some of the ocean here, build a breakwater, and just basically encircle our water pipe here. Sure, why not? 15,000 credits of, or 15,000 coins of money well spent, and let us see what happens to our water pump here after a while. Leave that for now, and then take a look at the needs of our wonderful and grateful citizens. And these people are having worker problems. They don't have enough educated workers, okay? Probably just don't have enough workers, period. Okay, so the populace... Is there any sort of schools out? No, we want education boost. We can't get that yet. Okay. Well, we'll leave things for the time being. So anyway, I surrounded this thing here with fill, and we're gonna see here how long it takes that one water pump to drain it. I'm hoping it won't take that long. We'll see. Are these freaking places making any damn profit? I feel like I should drop another school, but it isn't even servicing all the people it could. So we'll leave that one for now. Sit on it for now, and hopefully our tax spending will go down. Yes? No? Now we can build high schools. Great. You don't need any of those yet. It looks like something's happening here, just a tiny little bit. Looks like we're getting a little bit of new land here, just a little tiny bit of new land. Flip over and check our stats here again. Okay, so 100 more people. If I can squeeze 100 more people into this tiny little island, then I will go ahead and I will get my next thing, which is ultimately it's more space. Let's try to force that by a little bit of expansion here, a little bit of creative expansion that's not appealing to the eyes, but it'll get the job done. I mean, I'd love to expand into this, but that ain't ready yet, so we'll do some other stuff. And my timer is going off here, folks, so unless the city grows up to that... Let's see if the city can get up to that first, to that next milestone here, and I'll make a cut there. And then I'll continue on after this. Try to get our city up to 950 people. Alrighty, and we've got there. Excellent. Leisure specialization, education boost, all kinds of things, and high density zones. Excellent. Well, we'll get to work on some of those next time. In the meantime, guys, I'm going to make a cut here, and I will see you guys shortly. Bye for now.